Why vestigial structures still remain. There are many different types of vestigial structures that remain today. We will talk about why they remain, some examples of vestigial structures that still remain in modern animals, and some examples of each of the different reasons why they remain from an electronic standpoint. 1. Some organisms have vestigial structures where a feature still serves a partial function. This would mean that a feature that was once used by ancestors daily now serves a less crucial function in its descendants. An example of this would be the appendix, which does not retain any more digestive functions, but still has some immunological roles. In an electronic point of view, CDs, DVDs, and Blu-rays are a good example. Since music nowadays can be bought online, CDs are not used as much or bought as much, and have been used more for making DVDs and Blu-rays, which are able to play movies. Phones are another example. They were originally made for communication and calling others. As technology has gotten better, texting, along with new apps, have been introduced. 2. Further reduction of vestigial structures cause direct maladaptive consequences. This would mean that if a structure is reduced, it is more harmful than helpful and may cause negative effects on the overall organism. An example of this would be the tonsils that have not been used very much today, but when they become inflamed, they may cause infection and have to be removed. In an electronic point of view, iPod Nano size is a good example. iPod Nanos have gone through many changes size-wise throughout the years. The smaller the iPod has gone, the harder it has become to actually see the screen. Therefore, it leads to people not wanting to buy them as much. Apps are another example. Some apps on different phones have been found to take up more of the battery life to actually use the app. Therefore, it's less likely that the app would actually be used on a daily basis. 3. Further reduction of vestigial structures cause indirect maladaptive consequences. This would mean that if a structure is reduced, it is more harmful than helpful in the sense that it will hinder the growth of more helpful structures. An example of this would be the eyes of fish that live in caves. Their eyes have been degenerated due to the environment, and now they use their lateral lines to navigate themselves through caves. In an electronic point of view, TV screen resolution is a good example. As demand for better screen resolution increases, more 3D TVs are being made, so movies are also being made into 3D. This makes people want to buy 3D TVs so they are able to watch these new movies in 3D and get the full 3D experience. Gaming systems. Gaming systems are another example. They keep evolving and becoming better quality, such as the Wii and Xbox Kinect, which have evolved to have motion control now, so people are able to go out and buy these new motion control components for the system and get the best usage out of it. The vestigial structure has not been lost yet by natural selection. This would mean that the structure serves no purpose and has not yet been lost by natural selection, but may over time be eventually lost. An example of this would be the pelvic girdle of whales, which has been reduced in size and does not have any function in current whales. In an electronic point of view, webcams are an example. Newer laptops have a built-in webcam, so there's no real need to buy a portable one. But at the same time, they still do exist for older models of computers. Microphones. Most new laptops also have built-in microphones, but you can still buy portable microphones. There's also built-in plug-in on the side of your computer, which allows you to use microphones. But since we do not have to use microphones as much these days, it is not used as much. Some important points regarding vestigial structures are: 1. Some organisms have vestigial structures where a feature still serves a partial function. 2. Further reduction of vestigial structures cause direct maladaptive consequences. 3. Further reduction of vestigial structures cause indirect maladaptive consequences. And 4. The vestigial structure has not yet been lost by natural selection.